So I've lived in Atlanta for some years and I've heard people talk about it. I had preconceived notions about it and I was like, this is just unsanitary. So when they were talking about going, they definitely sat me down and gave me a play-by-play on what to expect. And I was cringing the entire time because I'm very mental and all I'm thinking about is the germs in there. And I'm a huge germaphobe. So to be open-minded, I go. Not because I'm interested in going, but I took this as more of like a social experiment. So once we get our membership, we make our way to the back. And as soon as you get in there, you see like an open club. And I was like, there's not a lot of people here because it's like a dance floor, there's a stripper pole, there's like a full bar and everything. So they told us we had to bring our own drinks. So we stopped at the bar to drop off our bottles. So we go into our locker room. Now, I was already told that it was a co-ed locker room. So I was already prepared, even though I was a little uncomfortable. I went in the locker room and changed because you got to lock up everything. And you have to change from your outside clothes to your inside clothes. Now,
oh shit, where they going?
In the locker room, they're giving me that pep talk again. And there's a couple that overheard. They were like, oh, it's your first time. Don't worry. You'll be fine. Just have fun and blah, blah, blah. And she's talking to me while she's taking everything off. Like, everywhere I turn, there's body parts. And I'm desperately trying to like cover up because I am a little shy, even though people don't believe this. I am very shy, okay? Oh. So I did not know what I was supposed to wear. So I wore boy shorts and a sports bra to go in there. Like, it looked like I was going to the gym, basically. But the girls in there, they had lingerie, boots. Ooh. Listen, they look good. They really did look good.
Ooh, and where they going?
Something for everybody, okay? Different
shades, shit.
Different sizes, different lengths. It don't matter. It was in there. Okay, so after we changed, they said we can go to the playroom, right? So the playroom, women could get in there freely, right? But a man, you have to be escorted by a woman in order to get in there. So at the entrance, you'll see a bunch of random guys standing in there trying to talk to you because they want to gain entrance into that area because it's like a couple's area. So when they see us going in, they kind of scurry in there with us. But once I went around that curtain, I was prepared, but I wasn't prepared, bitch. I wasn't prepared. So there was a lot going on in there. I chose to sit in the ottoman that was like in the middle because I saw other people sitting there and they're kind of just observing what was going on because around the perimeter a lot was going on, right? So I made it clear that I am sitting in this one spot that I disinfected and I'm not moving. When I tell you I was wrapped up so tight in that towel, I did not take it off. I sat there with my drink and I sipped it all night, right? Throughout the night, I'm kind of watching what's going on and I'm shocked. I am shocked, okay? One by one, I'm seeing different birth canals and stuff like that. And nobody's like cleaning the area. It's like one, done. Okay, next person, done. I'm like, this is so unsanitary. This is.
Wait a minute. Welcome to my sex room. My body touch your body. It's your body and my body. And where's she at?
What I told y'all about, and my friend's like, bitch, if you don't shut the hell up, shut up, right? So I gathered myself and I sat there. I told her, don't nobody come and talk to me, don't touch me, or I'm gonna scream. Like, they know I am a liability. So as I'm sitting there is this outrageous couple that is doing the most, and I mean the most, being loud, telling people, why don't y'all get in here? Anybody that's walking by, they're trying to grab their arm to drag them to join. It was
shit. Swingers party.
I'm gonna just leave it like that. So one of her friends came over to talk to us. I felt comfortable talking to him because he sat right next to me and he's like, this is your first time, right? I'm trying to play it cool. I'm like, how do you know it's my first time? He's like, because you look so wound up tight.
Yeah, you look uncomfortable, baby.
This is your first time. And I was like, this is my first and my last time. Because So he's like, it's okay. We have a lot of people that come in and watch. I think he called them wire or whatever. I was like, yeah, that's me.
Oh, shit.
So since he had a higher, I guess, VIP membership, he was like, since you're so uncomfortable here, let me go show you guys the other area. So me and another one of the girls we came with took a tour. So when you go into that back area, there's like a membership pin you have to put in, and it's completely different. When the doors open, it was absolutely beautiful. It was so clean. The people in there looked different. The environment looked different. It was just chef's kiss, right? Even though the same activity was happening back there, it was different. So you see the girls cleaning, I guess because they pay $1,500 to be a member back there, they take care of that area a lot more. There's like a sauna, there's showers. It's beautiful, right? But then he takes me back to our area, and I'm looking around and I'm like, damn, the people over here are acting like wild animals. Like, the men were being so forceful, and I didn't like it. Now, remember I told you, I just had plans on sitting in this one spot and I don't want nobody to talk to me, right? So a guy comes over and sits, and he's like, "Can I sit here?" I was like, "You can sit there." So he tries to talk to me, and he's like touching my elbow. I was about to fucking unravel. Okay, because I said I don't want to be touched. So he's like, "Come on, why don't you talk to me? You look pretty, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "No, I'm not interested." So I shoot him away the first time, right? He saw I wasn't interested because I turned my back to him and everything. "Don't touch me and don't talk to me, bitch." So he walks away. Maybe 20 minutes later, me and my friend are sitting in the corner because
You know what? I've heard of a place like this. Yo, a girl tried to invite me to a place like this. Like, I guess it's like a club, but that's so hard to believe that they got like a club where the motherfuckers is kind of like getting it in at, like a sex club. Like, it sounded like something she invited me to, but I was like, man, hell no. Condom or not, I'm not just about to be going in there motherfucking busting motherfuckers down. Is they busting motherfuckers down in there? She's saying like they going crazy, they getting it in, they touching and all of this, but it's niggas like having sex, busting it wide open in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Is that what they doing in this bitch?
we watching these two go at it, right? He comes back
Oh
around.
shit, they going at
He
it.
sits next to the other girl that was sitting next to
Oh
me.
yeah,
He
they
tries to
going
talk to her,
crazy.
and she's like, "Yeah, no." So slowly, we start noticing the ottoman that we're sitting on. It started to get packed. And I mean, there was an elderly couple next to me, like somebody's Nana. Nana
Damn,
was being
grandma in that
inappropriate,
bitch.
okay? And Nana was right there over my shoulder being inappropriate.
Grandma
So
in
we
that bitch
decided to
being
move
nasty.
all the
Oh
way to like the
shit.
back wall because there's like some elevated seats to where you're sitting up high and you can look down and you see everything going on. That was a perfect viewing point for me because I didn't want to be down there in the mix. But here comes old boy again, the one that I shoot off and my friend shoot off. The entire night he was not getting any play from
Get away
anyone,
from
right?
me.
So he's now walking up the steps to come talk to us, and me and the girl, we were like mid conversation because a lot of stuff transpired that night that is not my business to tell. But when he's coming up, he interrupted our conversation. He's like, "Yo, why don't y'all let me come and sit with you?" Right? She stops him. She's like, "Sir, we're trying to have a conversation here." And the look on his face was
Nigga, we don't want to talk to you. No means no, nigga. We not interested. Like, stop it. Stop. If she don't want to talk to you, she don't want to talk to you, man. If you're in a club and a girl don't want to talk to you, she don't fucking want to talk to you, bro. Damn.
scary because he looked like he was about to slap us. Like he didn't like hearing no. The more we told him no, the more angry he would get. And I was like, "Bitch, you about to get us fucking jumped in this parking lot. We still gotta walk to our cars." So I made it through the ordeal, right? And the lights start turning on and everybody's like going into the locker room to like get dressed. As we're making our way to the front, we noticed the same outrageous couple that was trying to drag people to bring them into their situation. They are in front in that dancing area, fist fighting. And I mean sloppy fist fighting each other, screaming. I was like, what the hell is going on? I am so out of my element. So of course we had to go back to her house to debrief because I saw a lot of things that I wasn't expecting to see. Okay. I was being open-minded because I was tired of them telling me that I was the uptight, bougie friend. But bitch, don't put me in no situation like that again, okay? I'm not built for that. I am what you call a well-choreographed tease. I talk a lot of shit, but I do not back it up. I ain't about that life. I'm not. I was working at this hospital in the ER. I was probably there for like a good 6 months, right? Now, they either plan a trip for the ER in the winter, where they rent a cabin up in Tennessee, or they do a cruise in the summertime. So, they had announced the cabin trip, right? So I saw my friend Brittany and I asked her, I was like, "Hey, are you going? Because I really want to go." She immediately goes, "Hell no, my husband would never let me hang out with y'all. He said all nurses and doctors do in the hospital is each other." Now,
I heard that before. Is that what you nurses and doctors doing in a hospital? Y'all know I think motherfuckers who work, who if you work a job, I already think you got a work boyfriend or a work girlfriend type shit. I know y'all be having them, but I be heard them nurses and shit be freaky as hell. No, that's not what I heard. I heard if you fuck with a nurse, she gonna cheat on you or some shit, something like that. They be the better. I seen the fucking Instagram reel the other day. They the top cheaters or some shit.
this was news to me because
my
I've never
eye on
heard
y'all
of this before. I've
nurses.
worked plenty of places. I've never worked in an ER. This was my introduction to the ER, and it was news, right? So while she's being messy and explaining all of this, one of our coworkers came over. And we had this charge nurse that was always in this one doctor's face. He was, and she was And she was on him like some skin. Mind you, he had a longtime girlfriend who was a nurse, and she was married with 2 kids, right? But any opportunity she got, she was in his face. So when this messy coworker came over, he goes,
I can't trust
you know what they about to do, right? I shouldn't have asked. Okay, my problem is I asked too many damn questions, okay? I said, what? I was being naive. He's like, you know they about to go up to trapeze. I should have stopped right there. But of course I asked, what is trapeze? So the people around us start laughing. They're like, you don't know about trapeze? I was like, hell no. They're like, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from New York. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they started to explain what trapeze was. And he goes on to tell me that though people are married, after work, because we all work night shift, when they needed to cheat, the doctors would take the nurses over to trapeze, get their little fun in, and then go home to their significant others.
Oh, wait a minute. So it's a sex club. Unsponsored. The best Atlanta sex club. Oh wow. What the hell? So do they have sex in there? Oh my god. Oh shit. Couples, singles, and groups can participate in the true sex club experience. Holy.
I should have minded my business.
Oh shit.
I was like, but that's weird. Why would I want to go into a place like that and be recognized?
Oh, shit.
So messy friend was like, if they recognize you, you recognize them. If you're in there, so are they. And I'm like, nah, I can't do it. He was like, well, just put a mask on or something, right? So he sits there and he gives me a rundown of all the nurses and the doctors that I would see in trapeze.
Oh shit.
And I was shocked because it's not the outrageous nurses that you would think. It's the quiet, glasses, librarian looking nurses that would be swinging from the chandeliers. And
shit.
I'm shocked.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So fast forward a few years, I leave that job and I go to work at another hospital, and I meet these group of nurses. They are fun. We hang out outside of work and all that. So on a night where we're getting tipsy in a hotel room,
I knew you nurses was freaky as hell. What the fuck? Damn.
they start telling their war stories, right? And she was telling us how she met this dude, and she said she went to trapeze. Immediately, it was like, you went to where? And she's like, yeah, I go there all the time. It's so fun. So I told her the stories that I was told from the other ER, and that, you know, this is what happens, and I thought it was unsanitary. She's like, girl, no, it's nothing like that. You need to go and experience it for yourself. And she starts running down the weekly schedule. I didn't know there was a weekly schedule. I guess every night of the week there's a different theme, you know, to each his own. But as she's like telling me this, remember, I had to be debriefed ahead of time because I'm uptight. She was like, I promise you, you'll be okay. This is what I experienced. These are the people I met, and so on and so forth. So reluctantly, I went because she told me, because I thought if you walked in there, people were just grabbing you and forcing you to do what you didn't want to do, because that's what it was made out to be to me. But it wasn't like that when I went there.
Okay.
I'll be clear about that. It wasn't like that.
Okay.
I just, it's just not my thing. There's nothing wrong with it if you enjoy it. Some people may enjoy it.
Oh, wow.
It was like watching a live movie, yes, but it's just not my thing. I can't get down with it. I went the one time, and that was it. Someone in the comments said they serve food. Maybe I was distracted. I didn't see no food in there. I saw liquor. I saw a dance floor. We did party on the dance floor a lot because I wasn't participating, so I needed to find something else to do. Remember I told you a lot happened that night? Something bad did happen. Someone chose to participate. And while they were participating, I had to keep myself occupied. So I was walking around. Like I said, I got a tour. I danced. I got a drink. I spoke to some people. I sat in the corner. You know, I did that type of thing. But, I mean, I'm not deterring y'all from going. If that's your vibe, you want to try it out, go. But, I don't know. But I'm intrigued about this food that old girl told me about, because you know those type of places make the best wings. Like when I worked,
I heard that too. Like the strip club got the best food and shit. Me personally, I don't be going to the strip club and shit because I ain't about to just be giving bitches my money for a dance. I'm sorry, that shit don't work for me. But yeah, I heard they got some good food and freaky ass places like this.
overnight, we would order wings from the strip club place, and we worked close enough that one of us could run and go pick them up. Strip club wings.
See, I told y'all.
I don't know what's in it.
I need to go get me some of them bitches right now. I need to go to the strip club right now when I get off this shit and go get me some wings. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I ended up going for the experience one time, because you can't just say you don't like something based on other people's opinions. You have to experience it at least one time. I did. Wasn't my show, you know?
Okay.
And that was that. So on this episode of The Men Are Not Okay, we have this gentleman. It seems like a lot of you are saying the same.
So I guess the man say in a sex club talking about I don't want to be touched is wild. Not gonna lie. Not really. She was just going for the experience, and you know what I'm saying. Like even me, like let's just say I wanted to experience it. Like if I go there, right? I ain't into that freaky ass shit y'all into. Okay, I'm not about to be in there fucking y'all. If a girl get this dick, I blessed her. I can't just be blessing everybody around this bitch, man. Like I got papers on my dick and everything. Like Charleston White say, nigga, I literally got papers on my dick, nigga. Everything's cool, good to go. You see what I'm saying? I can't just be giving this shit out like that. What the fuck? And when I go in there, I don't want just if I did decide to go in there, I don't want nobody might just motherfucker touching on me. Back up a little bit. That's like when I go get these wings, the strippers and shit, they about to be on me. I'm like, yo, I just came for the wings, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's all I came for. Put your number on this thing though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could chop it up outside. But you ain't getting no money for no just to shake your ass in front of me. I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Exact thing. But when did it become okay for people to not respect people's boundaries? Because see, a bitch like me, you cross my boundary, I'm going to take it too far. And all of a sudden, I'm going to be labeled the crazy one. I don't think y'all realize how predatory that sounds. Y'all are probably the same ones that we have to watch at the family function when there's children around. And y'all wonder why women say they would rather be titty fucked in the forest by a bear than deal with some of y'all. Because I was taught no is universal. I speak many languages, and no means the same thing. In English, no. In French, no. In Spanish, no. Creole is the only one that's a little bit different. We say, what's even sadder is a lot of these men that are saying this have daughters. Is that how you want your daughter treated? No.
Oh shit. Spray your stupid ass with goddamn mace. I agree with her, man. Nigga, if I did decide to go somewhere, bro, don't fucking touch me, my nigga. Just back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the hoes. Like, I don't want all you hoes just touching on me. Where your hands been? Back up. I'm a clean nigga. I just, back the fuck up. So, I don't agree with that comment that this nigga talking about. Like, motherfucker just went to go to experience it. She ain't going no more. She went with her friends. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, can't just be touching people anyway. But what y'all think? Y'all been to the sex club before with y'all freaky ass? Uh-huh. I know your freaky ass done been to the sex club before. It's all good. It's all good. Did you do something in that bitch too? With your freaky ass? You bust that motherfucking open, girl. Did you bust that thing open, girl, like that right there? That's some nasty shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. But shout out to people who do that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, I guess everybody in there protected. They got condoms and shit in there. Like, that's so crazy. I refuse. Like, is niggas really busting it down in there for real? Like, I gotta Google this shit. Hold on, y'all. I gotta Google this shit, gang. Oh, they haven't. It's in there though. Oh shit. This shit done took me to some other shit. Get the fuck off that shit. Anyway. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all let me know if y'all been to the sex club before. Yeah. I ain't that freaky. I'm freaky like 1-on-1. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and the girl, I'm trying to nut on your face, nut on your titties. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do all type of shit to you, holy. But I ain't trying to go nowhere and just be freaky with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bless one person at a time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe two. Yeah, I bless two girls at a time. I ain't never had a threesome before. I'm trying to see what that be like that right there. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.